Hi everyone, welcome back to Pine Hollow Auto Diagnostics. We're at a local shop here looking at this 2017 Chevy Silverado. What's the customer complaint? Well, not that. ABS module. So they installed a brand new ABS module and pump assembly, and they just asked me to program the new one. Okay. So I showed up yesterday, did the factory GM, SPS2 programming with the subscription, and went through, but the warning light for the stability track came back on. And a code is stored that the module wasn't programmed. What the heck? So initially yesterday, before I even touch the truck, I always do a full health report. And we had, in the EBCM, it's talking, electronic control unit software and calibration data. That basically means that the module is blank, it doesn't have calibrations in it, or the software, it sets those codes. So everything's online, everything's good. I did the programming, it went right through, no issues on TechLine Connect, and now you can see the warnings are stability track, trailer brake system. The codes are cleared, but there's still codes in the system. What are those codes? So this was the health report from yesterday, and right now we're logged into the truck. We have EBCM, CCMA, and TCCM. The EBCM says electronic control unit software. So the calibration code is gone, but this software code is still there. The transfer case control module says lost communication with EBCM, so that doesn't clear out. It's still not happy. And the chassis control module, that's the trailer brakes, lost communication with EBCM. So what do? I tried the programming twice. All the calibration numbers are in there, the latest GM factory by VIN, and that code is still setting. So I have the original EBCM right here. You can compare the part numbers. So the part number 8511207, that's the one that's like the hardware part number. That matches up to the one that's installed on the truck right now. The brand new one, OEM. This is the box, AC Delco, original factory GM parts. I don't know why this part number is different. Now again, I don't know if this came from the dealer or from somewhere else. So AC Delco isn't necessarily General Motors. Okay, keep that in mind. So what I want to do is, using the scanner, get all the calibration numbers off of this one, take screenshots, and then plug the old one in, see what codes that's setting, and get the calibration numbers off of this one. Okay? We could even try reprogramming this one, see what happens. Now, why did they replace the EBCM at only 60,000 miles? Well, the original code here was C0110 pump motor circuit actuator stuck, current DTC. So that has to do with the actual pump motor in here. So the module, there's relays inside it, controls this pump motor, and apparently the pump motor seized up. So what we can do is actually take these little torque screws out. There's 4 of them holding the electrical part, the module, to the metal part, which is the pump modulator assembly. If we can check this pump, if this pump is indeed seized and the new one's good, but the module, the old module is still good, the electrical part, we can put this on there and make this truck happy. So right now I'm suspecting something is wrong internally in the new electrical part of this EBCM. So it's not from the dealer, it's from wherever, AC Delco. It's like, you buy it on Rock Auto. It's as close to OEM as you can get, but it's not the dealer part. You can see it has that purple cover on there versus the black one. So I'm going to try that, see what happens, see what code's set. We can just plug in the old one right now and go from there. So before we unplug the new module, let's go to module information. And I just want to get the screenshots on camera here. So base model part number, that's important, 84256781. Alpha code, boot software part number. So I'll get all these on camera. Date programmed, Tuesday, 2/11. I'm not sure how they decipher that date. Diagnostic data identifier, end model part number. And there's 3 pages of these configurations. Chassis expansion CAN bus, manufacturer traceability number. Nope. I wish when you scroll up to the next page it doesn't go to the bottom of the page, to the top. Okay, CB, identifier 3, and VIN. VIN is correct. Okay, so that's the data for this module. Let's plug in the old one and compare. Alright, so the original module is plugged in. Turn the key on. See what warnings we get. No warnings. Enter EBCM. Read fault code. There it is. History C011061 pump motor stuck. No calibration codes. No warnings. Now let's go to module information. And I'm going to take pictures of all these part numbers and diagnostic identifier. You guys can carefully scroll through that, see if there's anything different. So it's happy with this module. Alright, so with the old module, I want to bidirectionally control this brake booster pump motor. Oh, I was doing the wrong test. ABS pump motor. Let's try that. So, increase. Spinning, it sounds kind of I mean, it's empty. Okay, so let's back out of here. So that works, but it wasn't happy with it. The module's fine. Let's try with the new one. And I might have to just put the electrical part on the new pump. So as soon as I plug in the new module, you get the StabiliTrak trailer brake system. Read fault code. Display. There, just spitting that out. Okay? Let's try actuation test. EBS pump motor. Okay. Kind of a weird sound, but maybe because it's pressurized and filled with brake fluid. Let's see. Okay, so that pump works, but it's not happy with this module. So I really don't know what else to do other than swap over the old module to this new pump. Then test drive it, make sure it doesn't set the C0110 code. Because I can't program this module. Or it takes the programming, but the truck's not happy with it. We can log back into SPS2 since, you know, for this VIN, you have a 2-year subscription basically, that's paid for, and see what the calibrations are in the new or in the old module. And, you know, if it works, I don't want to mess with it. But as soon as you start the programming, it'll say this is the current calibration, this is the newest and latest and greatest calibration. Do you want to program? I just want to get to that screen, see what the numbers are on the old unit. Alright, so we have the original module plugged in, truck's not fussing at all, and I'm logged into SPS2. We're going to select reprogram, next, and click EBCM. Electronic brake control module, next, and it'll say what the current calibration is and what the updated calibration is. I don't know if there's an update for these or if it's already, you know, if the stock one is the latest one. We'll find out here shortly. Okay, so right here you see it says current calibration 84861278. That is the latest one, so if I click next, you see these are matching exactly. So this module, the original module, is up to date, and so is the new one, the replacement one, but it's setting a code. That's it. That's the only variable. The new module, the EBCM electrical part, is junk from the dealer. The shop owner said he had to drive to the dealer like 2 hours away because the local dealer didn't have it. It's on back order. This is nuts. So we're going to install the original EBCM on the new pump, take it for a spin, hopefully everything works out. Alright, let's take off this. That's not good. Oh well, let's try for 3 out of 4. That one's happy. That one's happy. Okay. So this is what we're interested in. That's unfortunate, but I think 3 screws will be okay. Alright, original, brand new, timestamp 17. This is 22. Same brand, purple cover. This thing's junk. It won't take the programming. Alright, original EBCM reinstalled on the new pump. Let's look at these codes. Just some lost communication codes, so let's clear all the DTCs. Take this truck for a spin. Okay, we're all happy. Let's energize that pump, just make sure it works. Yep, works fine. Make sure there are no trouble codes stored. Okay, it's happy. Let's take this truck for a test drive. Man, these lifted trucks are so dumb. You can't see where you're going. Well, take it on the highway here. Make sure the ABS works. Man, this thing is so dumb. The tires are loud, It barely holds the road. You can't see where you're going. But we got no warning lights. Alright, we're back at the shop. No issues. No trouble codes. So what's the moral of the story? Even OEM parts may suck and not work out of the box. That's the case with this GM truck EBCM, the ABS module. I don't know what to say. I guess if the electrical part's fine, you can just swap it over to the new pump and avoid programming fees, all this nonsense, because I'm going to have to charge the shop full programming fee and then diagnostics and repair. So to get this truck back on the road, it's kind of silly. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.